Da, 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 da. Hey folks, welcome back to Tekkit with Target. Uh, Last time I got my hut all built up and I realized that I need to go find some more equipment to do things. But before I do that, I thought I'd get started on some of the industrial craft stuff. So today I'm going to make a generator and a macerator and an electrical furnace and connect them all up with a battery box, or a bat box more appropriately, because a battery box is actually something you get in Red Power, I believe. But anyway, I'm not just gonna stand around. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away and get everything I need out. Now, I've only got two. I need 3 tin ore. Now, you'll see why I'm doing it this way in a second. I have lots of coal. I'm gonna put away the glowstone dust. I'm gonna keep the uranium ore. I do need some sand, but otherwise I need coal, I need copper, and I believe I should have put some iron in the transmutation tablet before, so yeah, exactly. So I can pull out 13 iron, which I need, and another, oh, I need 5 and 13 iron for something I'll show you in a second, and I need to make myself another electrical furnace to get started. So before I do that, let me just see, can I get as much iron as possible out of there. So I need to find some flint as well, so that's why I took out the flint, and this is empty. So I'm going to put in 1 uranium ore and make myself actually I'm going to keep the no, I need glowstone, so I'm going to put in 1 uranium ore, and I need 7 glowstone. Oh, that's not good. I'm just short of the 7 I need. So, well, I do have a lot of charcoal, and at the moment I really only want to keep 4 pieces, so I'll keep 5. And there's 7 glowstone, and I should probably go find some sand so I can make myself a piece of glass. So there's my sand. So I will, oh, and I have 2 more iron in there. That's all good, but I only need 13. So I'm going to put the rest back in the chest for now. 5, I have 8, I have that. I could do with some more wood. So I have wood, and I'll quickly convert that to... never have enough stuff. Never. But before I do that, I'm going to take my 1 sand, which I just put down by accident, and convert it to, well, lots of sand. And then I will take some, I'm going to make myself some sticks. I do actually need a lot of sticks, so 4 sticks is fine. I only need 3, 4. Smelting some stuff. Now, the thing with the iron furnace is that it's more efficient than a regular furnace. So you get 10 pieces of... You can smelt 10 things instead of the normal 8 you would otherwise. Which is why I have sticks, because 5 sticks gets me the 3 tin smelted. I have my 1 glass. I thought I have more. Whoops. But, right. The reason I got glass is I can train this to the transmutation tablet quickly, and then I can make a solar collector. This is a solar collector. To the furnace. Oh, I need a furnace. So I'm gonna quickly drop that and get myself 8 more cobblestone so I can get a furnace. Because I never remember what I need. And would you believe I actually have it written down here next to me. So you do is 6 glass, a diamond block, and again I first need to make a furnace. So you make a furnace, put a diamond block on top of that, glass block on top of that, and then 6 glowstone gives you an energy collector. Now the energy collector is quite important because it, well, collects energy. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm just going to put it down inside, back here. I'll pick it up later. I'm going to take my glowstone block, put it on top, so you can see it's now collecting energy, and I'm just going to make it convert my charcoal up into eternalist fuel, which is the same energy equivalent as a diamond. And I'm just going to leave it doing that while I go and make my industrial craft stuff. So to start with, I should have my 3 tin, excellent, and then I'm going to quickly make my 3 copper that I need. Well, I'm going to smelt my copper so that I have 3 of it. And I need to find a rubber tree, because I don't think I have any rubber hidden away. No, I have absolutely no rubber hidden away. So, of course, I'm not going to find a rubber tree nearby, because I've spawned in an area where they're not really common. They're more common in swamp biomes, and I don't actually know if you'll find them in jungle biomes that often. But you can generally tell them because they have a very distinct top to them, in that it shows they have 3 leaf blocks on top with normal part of the tree. So I'm quickly going to run off and find that. But the machinery I'm going to build today is, I'm going to show you how to make some industrial craft circuits and batteries, and then I'm going to go on to make a generator which takes coal and converts it to EU, which I'm guessing stands for energy units. I'm going to make, well, that's the generator. I'm going to take a macerator. Now that macerates, which is, macerate is to grind and paste, I think. I'm not actually looking up in a dictionary, which I probably should do for this, but it takes in ores and gives you dust. But for every 1 ore it takes in, it gives you 2 dust. So, and each dust can be smelted into a single piece of ore. And I never put down a waypoint at home. But this effectively doubles the speed at which you gain resources from mining. I'm also going to make an electric furnace. Now, instead of using an iron furnace, the electric furnace uses power, so it doesn't waste any energy when you smelt stuff. And then to tie this all together, I'm going to make some copper wiring, which I'm going to use in the circuit. Well, which I'm going to use in the circuit that I'm going to be making, as well as a battery. And these are all my stock pieces. And then last but not least, I'm going to make a bat box, which is going to store all my accumulated energy. So everything that goes into the generator gets stored in the bat box, which means no more wasting energy, and I only need to smelt as much stuff as I need. So before I run off, let's put down a waypoint and call it home so I can find my way back here. And well, I wanted to make stuff, so I'm quickly going to cut to finding some rubber. Well, I'm going to run off, find rubber, and you'll have me back here in a second. And I finally found myself some rubber trees. As you can see, they have a very distinctive top, which is 3 leaves stacked on top. And I'm quickly going to chop down this one, because you can stick them in a... That didn't actually, I thought that was a normal tree. I'll quickly chop down this normal tree so I can make myself some tree taps. Now you use tree taps to... Well, I don't need to actually do that, but you use tree taps to, well, tap the trees. And that allows you to get the rubber out without destroying the tree by chopping it down. So there's a tree tap. Let's see, can I find some resin on the side of the trees? And hopefully a sapling will also drop. Nope, nothing on this side. There's a sapling. Now, the sapling's good because it means I can go back home and make more. And there we have some resin. And I only need one, because both the resin and the saplings can be used in equivalent exchange to make more copies of the tree. So I'm quickly going to take all the wood while I'm here. And I'm going to pick up my crafting bench as well. And I'll see you back at the house in a second. So I'm just back. And I'm quickly gonna get the... quickly gonna put in my iron, which I need to turn into... which I also need to smelt. And quickly make some more sticky resin, because I need about 30 of it, which is actually quite a lot. So I'm gonna put in the sapling. And then I'm going to turn all my cobblestone. It's quite expensive, as you can see. And I've managed to get some of it out. I also need 4 planks, so I'm going to put all the rest of my wood in. 2 cobblestone, the diamonds can go over there. Let's see, yeah, I've got 30 sticky resin I need. I'm quickly gonna put that into cook as well. Now the iron furnace does go slightly faster than a normal furnace, but while I'm waiting for the rubber to go, I'm quickly gonna check up on my fuel. Now you can see this is turned into Mobius fuel, which has a value of 2048, and it's slowly building up more energy, and it'll soon hopefully turn into Eternalist fuel. I'm actually quickly gonna steal the Mobius fuel and see, can I teach that to the transmutation tablet after I pull a lot of iron back out, and a lot of sugar cane and some more cobblestone. So teach the Mobius fuel, good, and put it right back. So we've that done, and then I need the last 3 refined iron, and you can see I have plenty of rubber being cooked there, so that's almost ready as well. And can teach the rubber wood to that. So Right, I need... What do I have? I'm going to use my sapphires to save me some mining time, because in total I don't need actually just 3 tin, I need 16. So I'm going to sacrifice 1 sapphire, and that's actually not enough for... Put in both sapphires, so that's going to get me 10 tin, and what else? I do have the 15 iron. Iron's quite expensive, and I do need redstone. I believe I need 12 redstone, so I'll leave 5 here. So that's the redstone. Now the refined iron is cooking and should be done. That's 13 refined iron. I'm actually going to steal that and put it in this one because that'll finish slightly quicker that way. And I'm using both of them as opposed to just one. I'm also going to take the lapis because nickelite's... I'm not sure if nickelite... I think nickelite's a fuel as well. So I can't use that just to generate my tin. But... all the lapis actually generates more than enough tin for me. And I also need lots of copper. Now I need 15 copper, which is not quite as much. So there's 15 copper and a couple extra just in case I need it. I'm gonna keep 1 lapis to the side just in case I can put 1 lapis aside for if I need it later. I'm gonna feed in the nickelite, yeah, nickelite's energy, so I can't do anything with that until a bit later. But I'll show that to you once that happens. I'll just put the egg that I picked up somewhere on my travels away, and I need flint. So luckily I only have to find 1 flint. Now I don't know if I've actually taught flint to the transmutation table, so I'll quickly check. No, I taught it flint and steel, but I may have taught it flint, so I'll quickly go down to fairly low values. No, I don't think I've taught it flint, so let's see. There we go, and I need 3 of those, but luckily I don't have to grind for them. I can just take them out this way. So that's plenty of iron, and I think I have everything I need. So I have tin, I have redstone, I have copper, and final piece is rubber, and that one didn't actually cook and I'm not quite sure why, so I'm just gonna waste a couple of string on that, or waste a stick, but at this point it doesn't matter so much. And then I get to pick up back up the 2 furnaces. So the first thing I'm going to make is a battery. Well, is actually a large number of batteries, and I may have miscounted. Yeah, apparently I can't do math. 14 is not the same as 16, so I'm gonna quickly get myself 2 more tin. Well, that was slightly embarrassing, but we will get there. So, and of course I always start at the wrong end. So first I'm going to make myself lots of copper cables. So as you can see, that's the easy way to make uninsulated copper cables. And then I'm going to turn it into insulated copper cable, which has wire on it, which is just copper cable. Now to make a battery, which I'm going to make 4 of, you take 1 copper cable and 4 pieces of tin and 2 pieces of redstone. Gives you a battery. which is a rechargeable battery. So now that I have a rechargeable battery, I'm going to take that and I'm going to make myself some circuits. Now I need 2 circuits. A circuit takes 6 copper cable and 1 refined iron in the center and 2 redstone, which actually means I'm short redstone because I can't add. I'll quickly grab myself some more redstone, which I luckily have plenty of. So first thing I'm going to make is a generator. Now a generator, you take an iron furnace and a battery and 3 refined iron, and you get a generator. Now that makes power. And now what uses power? For that I am going to make myself a macerator. A macerator takes a machine block which you make with 8 refined iron. You put that in the center, 2 copper cables to each side, the electronic circuit on the bottom, and 3 flint across the top. Gives you a macerator. So that's the macerator. For the electric furnace, it's similar. You take a circuit, an iron furnace, and 2 redstone. Or at least that's the recipe I have written down. I'll quickly go and double check that. So I'll be right back, folks. Well, that is the recipe, which I just checked, and turns out that I had my components the wrong way around. Now, those are the basic components to do this kind of thing, but the one nice component you then want is a bat box, which takes 5 wood, not 4 wood. I don't know why I have 4 wood written down, but that makes you the basics with a lot of extra copper cable to start turning stuff into EU units, and that goes on to generate your stuff. So I'm going to call that an episode. Right here. And the server just crashed, which I'm not sure why it did that. But I'm going to call it an episode here, and I'll see you next time, folks. Take care.